Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Jonathan Hayes. We're back again working on behalf of Rapseason, and today we're about to interview WizTheMC for Rapseason Live Episode 4. It's going to be a great conversation. I'm excited to talk to him. I just discovered him a couple of weeks ago, actually, and I just really can't wait for the conversation. His music's really dope, and yeah, I can't wait to expose you to a new audience, expose him to a new audience, and for those who are fans of him. Maybe I can ask you maybe I can ask a couple questions that you were interested in. So yeah, I can't wait for it. So if you have any questions about WizTheMC, just put it below. If any dope ones, I'll make sure to answer it. Make sure to ask him that. So yeah, we're just waiting for him to join at the moment. So yeah, just say what's up. I can definitely say when it comes to Wiz, I'm really happy about the sound that he's creating. He has a lo-fi kind of pop sound to him. However, like he has a rap element to him. So it's really like a laid back vibe. And like today I really want to talk to him about like how does he create that mood and ultimately what he wants to show with his music and what he can do to a general what he wants to do for the general audience. So yeah, like I can't wait to talk to him and just see what he's up with. So about to wait for him to join the chat, then we can get going. Hey, I see him. Hey, can you hear me, Wiz?
What's good, yo?
Not much. How you doing, man?
I'm doing really good. It's a beautiful day out.
Yeah, like especially the last couple of days, it's been super cold in the city, so it's nice to have that sun hit you, you know?
Yeah, how you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty great, man. I'm just super excited to get this interview starting. I just want to know every time I interview someone, I ask, how is their day going? That's a real question.
How my day? Oh, is that the follow up question to the first day for
Of
the to the?
course. Of course.
Oh, really good. I ran to Canadian Tire. I recently just moved into a new place.
Hmm.
Got a toaster, got garbage recycling can. What else? Laser tag. Just the important things.
Yeah, so you mix the working with the pleasure, I see today.
Say again?
I said you mix the working with the pleasure today, eh?
Yes,
I'm
completely.
I'm liking it. I'm liking it. So let's get straight into it. You released your new EP, What About Now? And I just want to know how do you feel about it? Like, how's the support been, and how's the audience perceiving it?
So far, people are really receiving it well, which I'm
Yep.
happy about. I'm super excited. The songs are finally out. Been sitting on them for a while, and just excited to hear more feedback and reviews and maybe some good critiques. I would love to, looking forward to that.
Yeah, I personally checked out the album not too long ago, and I really like it. Like, I don't know if you're going for like a lo-fi hip hop sound to it, but like I found that your EP was like a real vibe, like a chill vibe to it. Am I right?
Bro, you're right in by all means. Like everyone has a different ear, different references, when they listen to music. So I won't even give you an answer to that. Like whatever it is to you, it is that. I
Mhm.
make music for the pleasure of it, and I get to share it with people who want to listen to it, and that's it.
Nice. So how come the EP was only a certain amount of songs? Like, I know, like I've checked out your SoundCloud catalog, and like you have a history of making your EP super short. Is there a reason why?
Well, I guess of what I know, EPs go from 3 to 7 songs, and eight. If it's like 8 to 10 songs, it's whatever. Consider mixtape or album. Some people drop albums with like songs or 10 songs. So EP is just really just like kind of for me like like as a basketball reference, like an alley-oop for an album, you
Yeah.
know?
Hmm. I get that. I get that. What's your favorite song from the EP so far? Because I know you just put out on Instagram, like you want to know what everyone's favorite song is. I want to know what do you like the most?
Say Hi.
Say Hi.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's a real special one to me.
I'm not gonna lie. I like For a Minute a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah, because it's a vibe, and I like how you made like the music video for that, and like I thought it was
Mhm.
like a pretty unique take to like to your song, anyways, and it's something different that hasn't really been seen in the Toronto scene. If you know what I'm trying to get at.
Word, word. Which are you talking about, the quarantine video or the official video?
Oh, the official video. The
Word.
official
Yeah.
video.
No, they killed it. They really
Yeah.
killed it. But
How long? I'm sorry to cut you off. Continue.
no, it's just like yeah, 4 minute, very special one. And it's, you know, it it's like I feel like now at this point 4 minute really has a life of its own, so I
Hmm.
almost have no connection to it. It's weird, like once the song is out it can do whatever it does, and this one went crazy, and it seems to be, at least at the time, the people's favorite, and I'm hoping to keep on giving people new favorites, you know.
I totally understand that. How do you feel about the song, the official video getting your first like 1 million views? Like, how do you feel about that?
um I don't feel any way about it, honestly. I want to know how people feel who watched it.
Hmm.
It's just like, it's, I don't know, like I did a lot of research, or you know, I was into a lot of artists, and so I seen other people blow up, and it's just like kind of, because I always felt like I'm in the observing seat of life, you know. So being the observer while also being in the position of, is like being the person who gets 1 million views, it's interesting because I'm still observing the people who are watching. It's like, it's not like I feel like I'm on a throne where I get 1 million views, you know. It's like there's music I put out, visuals, and some things click, and then it gets, you know, whatever, 10 million streams to Spotify, 1 million views, but it doesn't change. It doesn't change anything besides that I get the privilege of sharing it with more people, you know.
Yeah. So so essentially, the million views doesn't mean anything for you. You're more interested into what the audience has to say about it and like how they're perceiving it. Am I right?
Yeah, correct.
Hmm. Uh, no, I totally understand that because like nowadays when it comes to music, a lot of the times people are always like are in like influenced and always like fascinated with the numbers. So that's a unique take that you have on it.
Well, how I see it, especially now with the with working with a label, is like it's their job getting the numbers and worrying about the numbers.
Hmm. I get that.
You know, I make the art. I mean, you know, I do a little more, but like I like, you know.
Hmm. When it comes to the label, do you have a great relationship with them so far? Have they allowed you to be essentially yourself and put out music whenever you want to? Like, how do you find
Yeah.
that?
So so that's the interesting thing, because I used like up until earlier this year, honestly, I was like anti-label, and then the more
Hmm.
labels, with the more labels that hit me up, me and my manager Jacob, we just talked about it, and I realized that, because like the thing is, my fear was always with labels that they were gonna try to put me in a box, or gonna have me do different music I don't like and just be different, right? Like not what I am. But then I realized the labels that are calling in are there for who I am at the moment and what I've done so far, and all of
Hmm.
that to me always felt super like organic and authentic. And so then partnering with Homemade and 10K, I realized they, you know, for lack of a better term, love me for me, you know.
Hmm.
And so, and that's what I've been feeling from day one, and that's what I still feel. I get to make music how I want to. It's great because now there's a schedule, a release schedule. We get to do good videos finally, and
Hmm.
yeah, it's been really smooth. It's only love for my label.
No, that's dope. That's dope. I actually want to ask you about your videos because I've seen you've kind of released like multiple videos for the same song. Like I think like for a minute and like lied. Like you released a quarantine video, then you released a lyric video, then you released an official video. So like, how come you went that route?
Well, I guess I've always been a fan of visuals and content. Like I used to when I would make music like DIY independently, I'd always put up teaser videos and then like music videos accompanying it. Like for me, it's very simple, you know. People and me included love seeing shit, and we love music, right? And so having a lyric video or a visualizer go with the song is easier to take it in, and then after seeing the visualizer, you're more likely to put it like on your Apple Music or Spotify because you have some kind of visual relationship. And nowadays it's tough to convince people with just a song. I mean, sometimes it does. Like when I listen to the radio, that song's like, oh, this is sick. I want to listen to it later. But most of the time, it's like, I don't know. It really got to be something really special, you know. But like, if I go on YouTube and find a visualizer or a lyric video to a song, I'm like, you know, like my mind is like what you call stimulated, and you know, and my ears are too, you know. That makes sense.
Yeah, I totally get that. And I get that vibe because when I see like an official lyrics video, it's always just like a visualizer of the lyrics and like some crazy animation. But with you, you actually get to see yourself, and you get to see yourself like doing something. You get to see yourself doing something cool, and I thought that was a unique element that I haven't really seen when it comes to like a lyric video, if that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess like honestly, if you go after me, I'll do 5 videos, like 5 official videos to every song. But then, you know, I don't want to blow the budget too quick, you know.
I get that. I get that. To move on to something else, I saw you finally got Billboard in Toronto now with promoting your EP and everything. I want to know, how does that feel?
That was crazy actually, because that day Jacob surprised me with it. Like we went to Young and Dundas, and he said he was gonna go shopping. I did a little interview with my homie, like who I played at an event like years back, and so.
Yeah.
At the end of the interview, he was like, my homie Miles was like, turn around, and then like my Billboard was on, and I was like, I was actually, like, it's funny because I don't like surprises at all, you know, like I'm in on the surprise, you know, and so that was crazy being surprised, and then it took me a bit taking it in, and honestly, right after that we went to IKEA, and like so my mind was busy with other things, and then just looking back at the post, I was like, this is crazy, this is nuts, especially because like. I used to, like in 2017, 2018, and even a little bit of 2019, I used to like hang up posters in the city.
Yeah.
Promoting my music and like little shows I would do. And so it's just crazy that, you know, now there's this, you know, there's this huge billboard on Yonge and Dundas. It's just means a lot to me because I grind it a lot in Toronto, and it's really cool seeing it pay off in the city, you know?
Yeah, so essentially it's just like a full circle moment of like all the hard work you did.
Exactly.
Like coming into fruition.
Yeah.
Nice. I actually wanted to ask you about that. Like, how does it feel being the kid coming from Germany, then coming to Toronto 2016, 2017, then going to underground shows, like doing what's it called? Like open mics, then just going, like how far you came. Like, how does that feel?
It's crazy though. I must say, like the moment I started playing open mics in Toronto in 2017, there's just something about the Toronto energy that really felt welcoming, and the few people I came across in the first month living here were really encouraging about the music I was doing, which at the time I guess I more or less took for granted, and that just became like my worldview. And so like for me, it was like I was doing a little bit of music in Germany, but then coming to Canada, I could really live out what I always wanted to do, which was, you know, make music at home and then show it to a couple people at open mics or some events. So it always felt like my dream was alive in Toronto, you know, like I would have never thought that at this point or at my age now, I would be where I am now. But at the same time, it's like Toronto surprised me with so many things over the past years that I'm not surprised by it. You know, there's a, I don't know, there's a magical aspect to it, you know?
Yeah, and so like you just feel that like it was meant to happen, and that like the vibe here was so right that like you knew something was here for you.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm happy to hear that. I'm happy to hear that. How has the love been from back home in Germany? How has that receptive been?
It was it's great because like in 2019 I played this festival where like I won a slot through like a contest thing on Instagram, and I had a bunch of my homies from my hometown there, and I was I don't know, that was like my little coming through in Germany, and it was also nothing but love, honestly. It's and now it's funny because now sometimes when I speak German in my stories, some people are surprised that I am German.
Hmm.
Like so that's a funny thing, but they're always like surprised in a happy way, I guess. Yeah,
Nice,
yeah.
nice. I actually wanted to ask you something about your dream collabs. Like I saw like in one of your in articles you said uh, you want to do a dream collab with the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Kanye West, and J. Cole. Like I know you mentioned them. Like I want to know about the new school rap. Like is there anyone that you would want to work with? Because like I know you said you're a fan of Kodak, you're a fan of all these new up and coming rappers. So I just want to know what about newcomers that you really like?
Um, Honestly, like my real frank opinion on that or take on that is that I am not yearning to make a song with anyone at the moment, just because it's like I want to first of all just like refine my craft and my sound and get to bigger levels where artists like approach me and are like, yo, this sound is sick, I want to try something out. Like I mean, I just want to work with great people, and I don't have the yearning to, I don't know, work with, you know, just a really famous rapper just for the sake of having a really famous feature, you know. I
Yeah.
want to like, cause I will have that at some point, but for me, I don't feel like there's a rush for that. And yeah, I just want to get to know my own music first and foremost, and like a feature with J. Cole would just like be a full circle for my teenage dreams, you know.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I can definitely see you doing a hook for him. So like
yeah,
put it out there like you
no,
got like the
completely.
love, the attraction, and everything.
You know, when I see, you know, I'll ask him, and even if he says no, I asked. You know, that's all I can do.
Exactly. You got to put it out there, and it's like if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. But at least
Yeah,
you tried.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I actually wanted to ask you when it comes to making music, like how's that process go? Like you go with an emotion because listening to your music, it seems really personal and intimate. So
Hmm.
like you have this pre-made idea before you go into the studio, or do you catch a vibe and then that emotion comes out or that song comes out? Like how does that go about?
Yeah, like I would say the latter, what you said about like catching a vibe. Like, cause when I work alone, I use splice samples or play guitar myself, and at the studio, I'll have the producer play most of the times guitar or keys or whatever, and then whatever mood like the music sets, I'm trying to tune into that, and then I'll freestyle a lot until something sticks, until like a powerful topic or theme or feeling comes out, and then I go with that.
Mhm.
It's yeah.
Nice, nice. Like I know like listening to your music, it kind of always seems like an internal conversation that you're having with yourself. It's just like it kind of seems like you're talking about a situation and like how certain things play out.
Yeah.
Am I hitting the right key?
Yeah, no, you are completely. And I feel like it's and I heard it a lot from other artists, but I relate to that in the sense that I when I write lyrics, it's I'm talking about things that are would be tough to bring up with anyone else, no matter how close they are,
Mm-hmm.
just because no one knows my or no I feel like no one wants to know myself as much as I want to. And so in the songs it's like I'm asking all these questions, or I'm displaying these emotions or talking about certain relationships or certain girls I would be in love with. And so it's like things that I can only like kind of in a way hash out with myself, and that I want to find out. And it's just always a lot on my mind. There's always a lot on my mind when it comes to like you know, love and you know, things that have gone wrong or gone right and what I want to do better. And so that would be like a endless conversation with myself, you know?
Yeah, I get that. So essentially, from the songs that you make, you essentially get to know yourself better and
Yeah.
grow as a person and not make the same mistakes or understand certain situations better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Hmm.
completely.
Nice, nice. I want to ask you some. This is gonna be like around the final questions. I want to ask you, where do you see yourself now after you drop this EP? Where do you want to take yourself now?
I want to take myself Billboard Top 100.
Hmm. Hmm. I like it. I like it. I love it. I love hearing that.
Yeah, that's it. And just, you know, like otherwise just keeping my place clean, playing guitar a lot, you know, improving my voice. It's just like the little things that will at the end of the day will, you know, it's the you know, it's the little
Yeah.
things that create the big picture, you know.
Hmm. I totally understand. Well, Wiz, I want to thank you for your time. I want to thank you so much for coming to the live stream. I wish you nothing but the best. You keep succeeding, you keep striving, you keep prospering, and you keep killing it within the music industry.
I appreciate you, man.
No
Much love.
problem, man. Thank you.
Peace.
Peace.